Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I'm actually going to class right now. I have my foundation on my face right now, and this is the one from Loreal, the one that I always use. So I just have like a pea-sized amount on my hand, and I'm just gonna press into the skin. On a day-to-day basis, you guys already know that I don't really care that my pimples peek through, but I just want my skin to be a little bit more evened out. And then I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. I just have my spoolie here. I'm just gonna brush through my eyebrows, brushing it up so I can see the shape. And then I'm gonna take the other side of the pencil, which is the product, and just fill in wherever I don't have hair. Then I'm gonna take an eyebrow gel and put it all over my eyebrows. This is going to set the eyebrows in place, especially when you have longer eyebrow hairs. This is going to make them stay in place. Like, look at that. If I brush them out like this, it's gonna stay up like that, but I'm not gonna do that, obviously. Big bushy eyebrows. A little bit of my foundation and just clean up the edges of my eyebrows so that it looks a little bit more groomed. So now that we're done with that, I'm gonna take a little bit more foundation on my hands again. I'm gonna use this on the face again to just build up the coverage so that my skin looks even more evened out. I like using the patting motion because my skin is very dry, especially here where I have the scars. So when I pat it on, I don't feel like I'm moving the dry patches around too much and coating the dry patches with foundation. See this way. And I have my roommate next to me making things awkward. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit more foundation and I'm just going to put this on my forehead just because I have discoloration on my forehead, and this is going to give an illusion that my skin is near perfect lah. And just because we have no foundation over here and on the chin, it's going to make our face look even more natural because the texture of natural skin is still there. It's not like we're putting foundation all over my face. So people are not going to know that we put foundation at all. Tak ada kelas ke? Ada pandang tu. Okay. Then? And then lepas tu kita pakai bronzer. Ini bronzer yang warna macam orangey yellowy sikit yang tak berapa gelap. Dan saya nak letak dekat forehead ni sebab kita punya forehead actually sebab saya punya forehead dia gelap. Dia bahagian muka yang paling gelap sebab muka kita ada banyak tona warna. So kita bagi efek gelap tu balik. So dia nampak natural. Okay? Okay? Faham? Faham eh? Lepas tu ambil press powder. Kita setkan foundation tadi supaya foundation tadi tak gerak. Sebab kalau kita punya foundation basah, dia kena dengan kita punya minyak, dia tak tahan lama. Tak ada kelas. tak gerak. Ini kelas new. Okay, lepas tu kita pakai eyeshadow pula. Ini sebenarnya eyebrow powder. Kalau tak kemas tak apa. Asal je cakap bahasa Melayu lah. Okay, so I know it's a little bit messy, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't really mind so much that it's messy. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I've been loving this lip gloss every day because it just makes my lips look so juicy. And it gives just a little hint of color. So yeah. I use a little bit of my eyeliner, but I can't seem to find my eyeliner now. So I'm just going to take this one in brown. I usually have, I'll usually use the brown version of this just on the outer corner. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of some darker eyeshadow on the outer half of my lower lash line so that it gives an illusion that my eyes are huge. Okay, and then because it's kind of hot, I have a little bit of translucent powder. I'm just gonna set this area on my face because I have been getting oily. So the main difference between a loose powder and a compact powder is that I find that a loose powder will absorb oil more than a compact would. So that's why I prefer using that. It's tedious though, especially when you want to do touch-ups. Compacts are obviously a little bit more portable for you to take any way you want. But I just feel like a translucent powder, they're fine enough to just not cake up. So it just looks more natural, especially the one that I'm using here. So nice. So this is what I'll do every day, but for the fun of it, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. What I like about this look is that it's kind of no makeup look, but you can still see like shadow over here, mascara a little bit, and of course I'm wearing lip gloss. But apart from that, people don't really say that I have a lot of foundation on, so that's what I like. So I have to get going now because I'm late for class. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye! Okay, so I'm back. So this is the roommate that was catching me in the beginning of the video. So I'm going to do her makeup. I've already done her base, her foundation, and her eyebrows. So I'm just applying a little bit of bronzer on the tops of her forehead because I love bronzer on any part of the face, especially the forehead, because I don't know about you guys, but for us Malaysians, we get the sun on the tops of our forehead, so it's always the tannest part of our face. I'm going to prime the eyelid with a little bit of foundation, and then I'm going to touch up the creases that is forming on her smile lines, and I'm going to quickly set it with a little bit of loose powder. This is going to ensure that there will be no creases in her smile lines throughout the day. And I'm sorry for the background noise. I have a monkey in my room. Anyway, moving on. I have bronzer in the crease of her eyes. I like using bronzers in the crease because, like I mentioned in my previous video, that it matches with the rest of the face because we have the same bronzer on the forehead and the side of the face. And then I'm going in with a darker shade of brown just on the lash line. This is going to give a nice smoky effect. So we have the dark brown fading into our bronzer and into the skin. As you guys can see, I'm blending the color out really low in the outer corners of the lower lash line, making her eyes look a little bit more doe-eyed. But at the end there, I'm going to flick it out, so this is going to give her eyes a little bit more lift. With a dark reddish brown color, I'm going to apply this in the deepest part of her socket. This is going to deepen the eye makeup a little bit more and make it look more dramatic. And don't forget to blend. Usually people use a clean brush, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. And I have this special sponge that cleans out the pigment of the brush, so I always use the same brush. So I will show you guys how the sponge looks like in the next video. Moving on to the eyelid, I'm going to take this maroon color. I'm applying this all over her eyelid. This is the main color. So I use the eyeshadow wet. This is going to give a foiled effect. The color is going to look intense. And then I'm going to touch up the outer corner of the eye. So that is the monkey again. That's my roommate. So I'm sorry for the noise. And then I'm going to darken the crease of the eyes a little bit and blend the diffuse the outer edges so that it gives like this clean smoky look. And then I'm going to go in with a light frosty pink in the inner corners of the eyes so that it brightens the whole makeup look, because we're going to go in with a darker color later on. And then with the same pink color, I'm going to run this on the lash line as well, on the upper lash line. This is really going to highlight the eyelid space that she has. I'm going to do a quick touch up on the eyes and the rest of the face, and then I'm going to apply some fake lashes on her. This is just on the outer corners of the eye so that it gives a more feline look. And then I'm going to highlight the cheekbones, a little bit of blush and bronzer, and then I'm going to just darken the outer corners of the eyes a little bit more so that it's more dramatic. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm going to go for real now. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye-bye.
Dah pergi kelas je lah macam tu. Kan? Bukan macam ni je lah.
Okay je lah. Okay, you pergi ambil selfie. Lepas tu nanti gambar yang best-best you hantar kat I, okay?
Okay.
You cakap bye to the camera. Tak apa you.
Bye.
Dah tu je.
Okay.